Times killer. In times past, we've lost entire markets, entire clades to the infestation.
This is an old event, right? Because you can skip the text.
That will be the fate of Cetus, to be a warning for the living, from a place where none may tread.
I just want to start the mission, man. I don't care about your story.
The infestation. I was beginning to think it would never touch us here. That it was a thing that happened out there to others.
What?
Naive. I need you to take Vehek's toxin and kill the boil.
Konzu, do you just say not all lives matter? We just started.
And a face like a rejected skin graft. Konzu would like you to make his life miserable. Well, more miserable.
Konzu, do you just talk in third person?
Be prepared. Vehek knows what we're up to now.
Ooh, yeah?
I am directing you to the location of a Grineer chemical mixer.
Konzu, you're unbelievable, honestly. But you're showing random waypoints for if it's already done.
This boil will cleanse Cetus of the filthy Alstron rats that infest her walls.
Infest her walls? I barely met her walls. So are all the enemies in this event?
The Grineer will do anything to destroy the mixer. Stop them.
No, I'm pretty sure they won't. Wow, that's I'm not going over there.
The mixer needs more time. Keep the Grineer at bay.
How did the ship spawn in the mountain? This is Warframe. It's a miracle if anything works honestly on a good day. That explains the spawn. No, that explains Warframe. If that was so difficult.
My eyebrows are singeing just looking at that stuff. Go shove it into the boil.
This giant thing? Oh my god! Yep, it's a flying dirigible, you're so right, it has to go back. Oh, I'm sorry, did they nerf this? No, they didn't. Where is this stupid boil? Oh, it's... What exactly is the... Is that a boil? What are we doing?
The toxin has triggered peristalsis. Antibody production has escalated. Prepare for a massive immune response.
What are we defending? The ground? Even the infested land from the skies? What, one weekend Steve wasn't there to code a new kind of spawn?
Well, you got the reaction. Big as a house and half as smart. Knock it on the head, eh? Wolves. Listening magnificence.
He has spawned towards me. Are you dead? Thank you.
Well, you got the reaction. Big as a house and half as smart. Knock it on the head, eh?
I got a reaction. What is he, a politician in 2024? Huh, what's the point of the balls for, man? I like how these are not considered weak spots. To generate incarnate. I'm sorry, was I out of overguard? How?
Listening magnificence. What's just made it angry?
Where are the enemies behind me that should be generating overguard, D? Yeah? Yo, buddy, now's not the time to get bugged out. Yeah? I love the tiny little hand he has out of there.
No! No! No!
What do you care? You set with the infested? I love the random Kuva around here for absolutely no reason. Okay, so I had to read like some information about this because D doesn't make anything obvious. Also maximum rank. Fulmination, sacrifice. Free forma, you say? Hemocyte floof. Somebody spent time making this trash over here. They were like, you know the hemocyte that's really dangerous? Yeah, let's make a cute floof out of it. Why? We have no idea. I have nothing better to do. I literally have nothing better to do than sit down and create a floof. Nix Prime, Kullervo, Titiana. We do not have a speedster. Maybe I should pick up Volt. Okay, do the Grineers care about... Since when do Grineers care about quality control around here? Yeah, the Volt does. It's an ancient technique. Since the Eidolons came out, everybody... What do I do? Do I shoot you? Oh, I have to do this. Oh, that's why he's mad, because we steal his toxin.
A 2-bit despot with a mind half an inch wide and a face like a rejected skin graft.
Okay, Konzu, check yourself before you wreck yourself insulting a man that looks like that.
I am directing you to the location of a Grenier chemical mixer. Use it to prepare the toxin. The mixer is inside that vault. Clear out the area so we can use it.
This is a mixer? How is that a mixer? Okay, so when they made the Plague Star event many years ago, Steve was not in the offices, right? They recycled a lot from the bounty quests very lazily. Total Loki switch would be best. Yeah, the switch works, but if you're in the sky... This is like when the Eidolon planes came out. If you're floating in the sky and you switch with Loki, the drone will actually go back in place. What did he just say?
A Grenier drone will serve as an optimal delivery system. I've marked one on your map.
Is this the drone?
Drone located.
Where's the drone?
And insert the
Oh, we need to get to it. Why did somebody pick up the... Okay, we're not fighting the Eidolons, man. I don't think he cares about it. If 1 kilometer... Somebody's gonna be like, it's actually 800 meters, and I'm like, I don't care. Mister, I'm so technically right. Okay, we have 2 drones with us. Just in case we find an Eidolon on the way. Ah, shit. I might bring Volt. Well, I can bring Loki because I'm pretty sure I'm one of the very few people that actually knows that Loki needs to be standing completely still on the ground for the teleport to work with this. Ah, but if I get overextended... Actually, I don't know if Loki is range capped anymore. Okay, team, hold on. Let me Google something. Warframe. Thermo. Sunder. Sunder, I barely met her. Who sells the card for Thermal Thunder? Did I ever mention how bad the old wiki is? Who sells it? Oh my god, it's like in the middle of the page. The Arbiters. Oh my god, everybody sells all the cards except my team. I just love it on how back in the day, the only good factions, especially for the weapons, were the Greniers. So everybody chose the Grenier guys, whatever they're called, the faction. I just love it. He's gonna help us. The Arca Plasmor for this guy, because I know he's like... I know that guy has some bullshit about like small damage. You need like to do small damage, a lot of crit fast. Otherwise you barely do any damage. But I love it how everybody...
Next, you attempt to take control of it.
Can you stop collecting children on the way, whoever it is? Open mouth. Goals! Yeah, there. Rosanante, please. I like how I had to read a whole bunch of stuff on how to do this stupid mission. Dia assumes I was here like 10 years ago, still playing the game. The lures seem to be very ineffective. Mother, where are the heads? To the infested. You know, like all those people, they're like, just get headshot, man.
Well, you got the reaction. Big as a house and half as smart. Knock it on the head.
Konzu, shut up. You don't look any better than him, honestly. No wonder Saya talks to both of you like she's talking to children. Headshots, man, where are they? Okay, let's see. Please open your mouth, man. You need to learn from your mom how to open your mouth. Yo, placenta reject, open your mouth.
You are not welcome on Kanju's blade, snotty. We're breathing easier back here.
Did he just say nobody's welcome on Konzo's plane?
You have not won!
Wow, talk about having a big head! No, baby, these are my plane! Konzo's plane, bitch! Do you think Saya slaps him on his bald forehead and she's like, shut up, Konzo? No. Ow! Okay, she left it! Did Saya just leave
To see the infested succeed where he has
like
failed.
forever, only temporarily.
Survived at great risk from the Eurasian zone. Display your love with the
That's like so fucking funny, man. Ah! Welcome to Konzo's plane, bitch! Now get off it! Saya, where are you?
The infestation. I was
Okay, what
beginning
are...
to
Wow,
think it would
that... What
never
is the
touch
chance
us
of
here.
that Ember? I'm so glad I didn't influence with Ember. Everybody building the same way
need you to take
nowadays,
the hex
and
toxin
Redditors
and
still
kill
complain
the
about
boil.
it being a weapons platform. And then they play a platform, sorry, a caster frame, and they're like, where's my damage? And I'm like, what did you expect, man? I forgot what I was about to say. I was about to say something. We have multiple Novas. Okay, this is golden. Nova's wormhole works. I love how the entirety of the Warframe lore is, especially on Cetus, is like old people fighting against each other. It's just old men fighting and shouting at each other, and Saya decides I can't do this anymore. Someone's gonna be like, you know, Saya's not married to any of them. I'm like, yeah, but she talks to them like she's talking to kids. Do you think every time, what's his name? The Grenier guy and Konzu, they start talking and shouting insults at each other, Saya just shakes her head. You know, she's like that one lady that married that immature guy, and every time she's like, I can't believe I married you. That was a mistake. My mother warned me about you. Which one is better? For this, I don't know this event, but the oh my god, the drone missions when I had to do them for like all those other, there was a Warframe that I need to farm. And oh my god, 90% of the bounties had the drone mission. It was so annoying. Also like 8 years ago, at this point I think 8 or 10 years ago, the reason I also quit Warframe was because literally 10 times those missions, man. It was so frustrating. 90% of the fucking missions are with a drone.
Now make that boil.
The thing is, Loki changes, but you need to be on the ground. You can't do it in air. A lot of people try to do him in the air and it falls over, and I found it like very funny, you know, when I saw this happen like literally again today.
The Thrax toxin. I'll steer it toward the boil.
Mother is stealing the drone towards the boil. But wait, why can't we carry the drone with our archwing? He just flies, no?
Check your map.
Oh, Kaya, you don't talk back to me, okay? Novas, I believe in you. Oh, Nova. Okay, I think we misjudged the drone's capabilities, Nova. But yeah, Nova is... like, she's reliable because, you know, it's always on the ground, basically. It will travel there. Just don't send it in the air once again, because then it, like, literally tries to reset itself in the same position. You then have Volt. The Volt is actually very reliable, but the Volt has to sacrifice everything for the speed. and strength basically. Because I was wondering if I could get Thermal Thunder on Volt for the heat. To buff my team with the heat at least. But then I remembered if I take out Roar, I definitely have a lot less... a lot less, speed. I don't know if it actually the speed scales with Roar. Where's the drone? Oh, did it reset itself somewhere? Oh! Okay, that no one knows what the game plan. See, the drone can fly with a blast, and it just went back. What is the drone doing? What? What? The drone is like, no! You can't cheese the game, man! Okay, this is a straight path, it should work. Okay. It should go back! Why is it going back? Oh, okay, it went back for a different reason. Okay, my bad. My bad. Sorry for judging. Did too much grass eating ass. I'm sorry, I didn't do any damage over there? Why? Oh, I'm sorry, your weak spot is your mouth. All these years, D changed it? D? Open your mouth. Yes, Daddy, I did. You have a problem with that, huh?
You have not won, maggots. You have not won!
Why did I do this? Why did I do this? Where is the... D? I'm sorry! D, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for playing around with your bugs, man. Fuck you guys, honestly. Okay, I think I changed kid mode. What is it? The one that removes armor. I think it was you, right? Oh, you're the one. I think.
I'm hiring combat.
Right? Okay, I'm confused. I could have sworn this thing... Did they change it? Wasn't there something you need to do with your operator's body to remove armor from the enemy? Oh, I'm sorry. I think nobody updated any of the wikis for this information. Or they did? I don't know. I swear when I came back to Warframe, the wikis had the... Okay, wait. Hold on. Is the Onari, right? It's the one that removes armor. I'm sorry, are both wikis wrong?
The product of more than 10 years study. The venerable doctor now brings his range of livers, eels, humors, tinctures, and unguents to you.
Caustic strike. Okay, I think the wrong wiki has the right information then. No, wait. Oh my god. Okay, no. It does. Okay, the wiki does have the right information, but fun fact. If you Google this, okay, Google actually gives you the wrong first page to the skill. It gives you the old, outdated version. Oh my... I just realized what's going on half of the time. Whenever I was Googling, why is Google using the wrong pages? This is not a joke. All this time Google was linking me to the old version of the skills constantly. Because on Mudari, you know, I saw in the video somebody had like the 40% strength and I was like, I guess I'm stupid because I didn't see the 40% strength, right? Where is it? Yeah, the 40% strength. I guess I'm stupid. I didn't see it. No, it's because the Google links to the old outdated version every time. Okay, this is not on D or anybody out there, but why is Google so bad nowadays? Google actually... I just can't, honestly. I just can't, honestly, man. I just can't, honestly. This is so stupid. This is unbelievable. I've never...
That it was
I don't know about this. I didn't because Google is stupid. Google literally links me to the old outdated version of the pages. And of course I read the skills in the game and I'm like, okay, this sounds similar enough. I guess just the wiki has like, you know, if you like wrong text of line here and there, it's not a big deal. Oh my god. Why does Google link the old outdated version of the page? I have no idea. This is incredible. Don't worry, AI bros are gonna be like, everything is fine. I'm like, really, your mom was fine? They're like, thank you? I'm like, you're so welcome. Here's an AI generated image of your mom. Hey! Okay, I should learn the skill, honestly. How does it work? You just throw it at the enemy? I guess you do. Is Wisp fast enough for this? Wisp, oh yeah, because Wisp has speed. Yeah, actually we do have a Wisp. Wisp I think has a lower speed, movement speed thing, right? But I think their thing, I think their thing actually scales though with Roar correctly. I don't remember Volt. Also, there's one thing I don't understand with Ember. You get a little bit of strength on Ember with Roar. Anti-Fireball Frenzy, she can almost reach like 500 heat stacks. Very, very easily. I don't combo her. I don't have like an extra 25% heat damage. Should I say strength for the heat thingy? And she only does like 200. I don't understand how that works. I promised only Valkyrie. Yeah, sorry, my bad. My bad that they decided to make this event like this. My bad. My bad that they made an event where literally melee frames could like on what the fuck they're gonna do to that thing, the boss. Anything stupid on Reddit? Okay, yeah, there was actually a few stupid things on Reddit. With Warframe, as per usual. I just love that. Were we done this entire time? Oh my god! Yo, team! You expect me to be smart? Joke's on you, it's your job to be smart! Well, Nova, I hope you know what you're doing. Nova? 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 Why do I have a Nova? Okay, how can I say this in a way that, you know, won't insult? Oh, okay, they start... Oh, do you not have range? Do you not have range? The Nova doesn't have range? Anyway, this is what I wanted to mention, this stupid thing. Not the Nova right now. Not the Nova, but like somebody on Reddit actually mentioned, it wasn't a stupid thread because of the user, it was like the actual subject matter. Why did you okay, fuck you, Nova, how about that? Okay, can I do it from here? Oh, it does work like that. Nova? Did you speed up the guy by any chance? That was a problem. Also maybe a few headshots. But anyway, someone on Reddit mentioned that pretty much all the guides for this mode are like so rubbish because everybody just telling you how to run the mission and not how to deal with the boss. Nova, the enemy is fast. Also, I wish the Nova just slowed them down so I can just... You can tell the Nova is panicking. I'm like, what are you panicking for? It's just a game, man. Nobody is gonna be like, fuck you, Nova, you do not... Ah, fuck you, Nova, I do not play the game.
You are not welcome on Kanzu's plains, nothing. Nice work, number one gun. We're breathing easier back here. You see? No. No.
D, you're not fun at all, man. D, you're not fun at all, man. Shut the fuck up. You are unfunny people. Sorry, unfunny Canadians. Get off Kansas plane, bitch. It's our place. It's our country. Ghost Hong Kong just left us. Why am I using Ember if there's all these other... Why am I using Ember when there's all these other Warframe things? Because Slash and Heat, I know these guys usually are weak against. Okay, Saya just outright left him. She found somebody else. What, did she find Kume?
See you soon.
I know this guy is weak against Heat and Slash, at least I googled that. The Soma, I don't know, the Soma does excellent against Elefantis. It does excellent, like, against these guys, but, yeah, I think you need to definitely remove armor.
Kill the boil.
Vehek, we want everything from you, including your life on some days. So these, like, we make a lot of money from Forma, and they do an event where they just give away Forma for free, right? What's the logic over there? I feel like they, honestly, like, do they not want to make money?
Keep them away, killer. That machine must finish its work.
It has to work. In this economy, even a Grenier machine has to work. We pull them by their literal bootstraps. See, it works because the Grenier are like... Midnight, please, I'm just trying to charge up my thing so we have an easier time slightly. Did I ever finish my sentence with a... Oh, the stupid thing on Reddit, right, okay, yeah. Somebody basically said it's so stupid on how many guides we have, or where people just... You know, they just make guides on how to run the event, but they don't explain, for example, hey, this enemy has that bullshit damage reduction thing. Here are options on how to bypass it. I'm pretty sure something like the Soma plus Thermal Thunder, I think, would be an excellent choice. With something like Loki, or even Nova, or, well, Wisp, whatever, but also Volt, you know, so you can buff the team. Although if everybody has it, of course, that's gonna be a problem, you know, it's overlaying. Somebody should definitely have Roar, though, with their team, I think. Although, Roar might not actually be that useful against this fight. I don't know, they're definitely better characters than Ember than doing this to provide buff for your team. Actually, Rhino is an option. No, Rhino's Roar might be too big, and then you enter damage reduction territory. But the statement is there are options. And none of the guides apparently explain this. Which, by the way, I have to agree with that poster on Reddit. There's way too many guides for Warframe where people don't actually explain, like, you know, an event. And they will expand, because here's the thing, before the event started, I wanted to Google, like, what the event was about. And of course, Google is like, here's a video! I'm like, okay, I could read, you know, I know how to read. I know, it's strange, I know how to read. I know how to read, I could, like, literally read, man, it's not a problem at all. And Google is like, no, here's a video. I'm like, okay, I'll watch the video. And I think the guy, like, literally spent 10 minutes. You can tell they're just going for the, what to call it. Oh my god, I keep forgetting that we need to pick up the thing.
Go shove it into the boil.
I'll shove it in you, how about that?
Hack in and insert the Thrax toxin. I'll steer it toward the boil.
I'm sorry? What the fuck? Fuck you, Johnny's like, no, I'm not touching that. This is so finicky. Did it work? Oh, this is a good Nova. Oh my god, why is it so stupid? Nova is like, no, you're not getting away. Okay, I think honestly the best character here would be a Volt. I don't know if Wisp and Volt stack, but a Volt, a Wisp. One of them gets Thermal Thunder, the other gets Roar. One provides heat, the other provides Roar. And you speed up this guy, the drone. This poor Nova was really suffering though. But yeah, that tread. I absolutely love that tread. Because the person at the point is like, why whenever an event happens, you know, he's like, why whenever an event happens, everybody makes all these stupid guides on how to run the event. Yeah, open sesame. Buddy, decide what I'm gonna hit, man. God, headshots, man, on the infested. Don't worry, some redditor is gonna be like a skill issue.
House and half as smart. Knock it on the head.
I'm sorry, how is those orbs considered a headshot, man?
Fail and fail.
Oh my god, just open the same mouth you just did, man. Is it raining? Oi! 1 second! Good luck, man! Oh wait, using the Flux many chance? What's the Mirage using? They're using the Shadow Prime. That is not the Shadow Prime. The Mirage is definitely not using the Shadow Prime. Somebody's gonna be like, how do you know? I'm like, does it look like the laser beams come out of the Shadow Prime? But why are there like so many beams for the other character? Was it the Wisp or something? Somebody else had the Soma. Those are the boar lines, but the boar is shooting everywhere. I don't understand. No, but the boar doesn't do slash, does it?
Powders and dyes, newly arrived at great.
Yeah, no, it's mostly impact. So it's gonna weigh down your damage unless the incarnate form is different?
More than 10 years study.
Oh, the incarnate form is pure heat.
Those eyes with a dash of rare cerulean. Offworld powders and dyes. Firing combat talent.
Konzo, shut up, Saya left you. Do you think Konzo goes online and is like, Saya left me, but he's a slow mouth waffle. Hey, what does that mean? Dude, it's expected. Of course she's gonna leave you. Hey! Saya, where are you? Saya left this man. She was like, I can do better than
Infestation. I was beginning to think it would never touch us here. That it
I
was
mean,
a
good luck
thing
figuring out
that
who's the
happened
greenier with that face.
to others.
Do you know occasionally Saya gets pissed off with Konzo and she's like, you look just like a greenier, and is like, you take that back! You hurt, woman! You hurt me with those words! And she's like, I cleared the entire theory now. My mother always warned me about you. Gallagher, are you inside? Okay, Gallagher is inside. He's gallivanting. I saw... Okay, it's not a stupid thread, but it's another thread that I agree with. Basically, somebody mentioned how the Warframe... Somebody was like, Warframe is like the weirdest game ever, especially the community. And I couldn't help but, you know, smile and think, yeah, you guys are right. Because, you know, back in the day, the Warframe community, on Reddit especially, it was bad. I mean, still bad, but back in the day it was toxically positive no matter what. And I love it how people are so proud of it, because back in the day on Reddit, if somebody can never find a thread for this, which is like at this point, you know, almost impossible to find, I tried to actually find it for all my videos to edit it in, just a screenshot, and I couldn't find it. But back in the day, Reddit used to do this thing, you know, like they used to aggregate communities to basically say what community does what kind of posts they have by word count. And Path of Exile and Canadian subreddit were two of the most toxic subreddits ever, because of the type of words they use. And I was like, okay, I guess, I mean, whatever you say, Reddit, but, you know, there's context. If somebody says fuck every time on a subreddit dedicated to fucking or gooning, you know, I feel like that's the most positive one instead of the other ones, but okay, whatever. The funny part is, Warframe actually was like in top 5 of subreddits that were positive. And for some reason, the stupid motherfuckers on Reddit were so proud of it. They're like, hey, look at us, we're positive. Warframe is a positive community, we're so positive. Nothing can stop us, baby.
I've marked one on your map.
You did?
Drone located. Hack in and insert
You
this
did, mother?
virus toxin.
We're moving fast. Not as fast as a Nova, but at least more reliably. Also, I can understand why people don't want to bring a vault in here for the health thing. It's gonna be a nightmare to deal with the infestation. See, debouncing 101. But yeah, it was definitely like one of the most toxic places, in my opinion, the Warframe community on Reddit. The reason I think it was like really toxic was because they were positively toxic. By the way, at one point the Warframe community, I just want to make this clear, and by the way, those people are still there. They're so toxic okay, that people, at one point, if they have criticism of Warframe, they have to humble themselves. They have to be like, with all due respect, you know, stuff like that, in order to not get downvoted almost immediately. The community was so toxic and the moderators were so incompetent that their solution to the problem of the community, I like how I'm just spamming that for absolutely no reason.
The toxin has triggered peristalsis. Antibody production has escalated.
Yeah, antibodies. We are viruses. See, we're viruses. Children are viruses against the virus. Well, I hope you guys can kill fast, because I have a problem. My epitaph is kind of useless with all the speed the Wisps are providing. But the thing is, at one point in the Reddit community, you couldn't say anything about Warframe without getting downvoted massively instantly. And so the moderators did this stupid thing that back in the day didn't work, by the way, because you just disabled it. They made this feature where you can't downvote or upvote anybody. Or should I say downvote, because the moderators were like, oh no, we can't do anything about this.
Immune system has manufactured a chemocyte to deal with the toxin.
You're a hemocyte, mother. Where are all the headshots, man? No!
Chemocyte, the product of the
Chemocyte, I bet it met her site. How do you stop people from downvoting or upvoting? Oh, there was this thing on Reddit where you just disabled the style. Yeah, man, the Soma in carnal form is excellent against this guy. Too bad I can barely keep it up, and that's what she said. But wait, the Soma is still good. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. The incarnate form is actually very good. The incarnate form actually does damage. Even better by default. Soma is like one of those weapons that people keep on saying this stupid lie because some incompetent YouTuber, which made one of the worst mag builds in the world, was like, yeah, you know, just getting the stats on it is fine. That's how the Soma is actually bad in carnal form. And I'm like, dude, what do you mean? No, it is more damage. Okay, I'm providing damage. Too bad this asshole keeps moving their head, huh?
In charge of supply distribution.
How's Plague Star? Terrible.
Strangeness is at an end. See what she has for you. We're all in this one together, Tino.
I'm doing 1%.
No! No! No!
What? Vahik is like, no! No! Host migration! You have to be joking! Oh my god, we started. Oh my god! Oh my god, man! Oh my god, Jesus wept on this day because of the Warframe community being the absolute Ebola motherfuckers that they are! Just because the hosts don't have patience to load a screen. Oh my god, every time there's an event, people keep on doing this. They keep on like quitting the thing so they don't go through a loading screen with other people to slow down. Dude, if you have an SSD drive, you already load away from the other players. The other players are gonna be loading into the server's thingy to connect to the main hub. Are you guys stupid? Saya! Do you leave? Okay, Saya completely left. She left. She can't deal with this. Saya's like, I can't deal with any of this. I can't deal with Konzu or the children playing this game. Konzu is left alone with this stupid bounty. Two old men fighting each other. Both of them look like skin grafts in Konzu's plains. I love that part in that Disney movie with the llama when he was like, hey, Konzu's plane, bitch! And then the other guy was like, he has a point. But wait, I appreciate how I can see my speed thing on the Archwing with the incarnate weapon. Where's the entrance, motherfuckers? I'm going blind with rage. Where's the entrance? I only have one brain cell in my entire body. Where's the entrance? My balls ache for release. Okay, you hear that? You speak English or no? Sorry, they're Canadian, they can't speak English. Don't worry, team, I got this. I got this. What, did you make an apartment system down here? How much is the rent? 1,500, 1,000 billion a month?
Away from my caves!
I'm gonna case you, alright. Oh my god, I need to slowly go all the way back up again. Okay, remember the apartment system, okay?
Half an inch wide and a face like a rejected skin graft.
Konzo, you want to speak honestly with your face.
Miserable. Well, more miserable.
Toxin secured.
Why did I follow the stupid barfly, man? D, take your time spawning the waypoint, don't you worry! No headshots, please. Let me get my headshots, man. Why are the infested attacking this early? Did the entire game break? D, how are these not headshots? Huh? What the fuck is going on? Take a shot every time this game breaks. Who designed this mission? You can tell it wasn't, you know, one of the main programmers because they're all on holiday. Somebody just found how to copy C, Control V, the chain quest system as a bounty. These must be like the dark ages of Warframe when they don't have any content. When people are entertained by the mere idea of grinding the same quest over and over again with a baby. That's... I'm sorry, those are... I'm already infested, man! I suffered enough! Anyways, I was saying... That proves my point that the Warframe committee shit. It got so bad at one point that basically the moderators... oh, this also happened on Path of Exile, okay? Remember, according to Reddit, at one point the Warframe community was top 10 positive communities in the entire subreddit thing. Alongside with Path of Exile being one of the most toxic ones. You can tell the administrators over at not Warframe, at Reddit, were playing these two games back then. So, you know, for both of them it was like, yeah, we're gonna have to make excuses, you know, why they're in the charts. But that wasn't the problem for me. The problem was that basically on Path of Exile, the community was so toxic, they just downvoted everything. So the the moderators, they do it for free, by the way, had to remove styles. So people wouldn't... Oh yeah, I keep on forgetting this. So that people stopped downvoting everything as soon as it came out. Because, like on Path of Exile, as soon as somebody posted a thread that wasn't, you know, part of the cool group, so to speak. There. By the way, can I just ask a question? Why exactly do we take the canister to put it in the drone, and then the drone slowly flies to the other place? What's that about? By the way, maybe the Burston is better here? I don't know. Doesn't the Burston actually reduce damage on some damage reduction enemies because the blast actually subtracts from the damage reduction? Some bullshit like that, I recall. Okay, I don't know. I actually might try the Burston in just a second, because it has 500 ammo. But yeah, I'm everywhere. But yeah, why do we put the injector inside the drone that takes it over here and then flies off into the sky? Why don't we bring the container over here? The lore doesn't check out. Something is wrong. I want my money back from the lore in this game. It doesn't check out. Not that the lore of this game ever checked out. It's like a check that bounces. The lore of this game is like a check that bounces. Okay, Konzu, don't knock the houses nowadays, they're very expensive. Have you seen the price of houses today? All skill. How am I still single, honestly, playing games like this? No! Okay. I hate your bolt. What the? Okay, we can't fight a two-front war, man! What, with the Prussian army? Go, TT, go! Okay, two front... I removed my thing! Yeah, I did, Konzu. Konzu, I can't remove the thing, the arch gun. This is how I remove the arch gun, by access it again. D, your logical prowess is honestly incredible. The Bible warned me about you guys. What do you want? These are not the Titans I hope to fight. Let them fight. Okay, I wish the Titiana... You know what? Maybe Titan is better. You can, like, do the Titans use Thermal Thunder? They should also think about using the Thermal Thunder with a buff on it. Because I think their exalted weapons actually bypass the damage cap over here. Yo, what's the plan, man?
You are not welcome on Kanzu's number one done. We're breathing easier back here. I
Console's
put
playing.
Natak in charge of
Console's playing. Console's playing.
The others have one prize for locals and one for off-worlders.
One per off-worlder. I'll show you one per off-worlder. I mean, it looks like you have a tiny mouth, so I don't know what to feel about that.
All your mining needs catered for right.
Bear down on the enemy with this alternative necromac helmet. Or this one, which is venture into the unknown with the alternative necromac helmet. You guys were really creative with the wording here. Honestly, this one, the one that you pay for, is actually still better. Because it fits with the chest piece. This one looks really stodgy. Also, if you're gonna get something with the stupid eyes on it, you know, with the stupid eyes, this one is better, it's more badass. Yeah, this is more badass. Yeah, this fits the design much better. This is more badass. This looks honestly terrible. See, I wasted my money for no reason. It looks like I have a shitty haircut that mom gave me. Did I finish my sentence about the Reddit thing? I don't know, did I? Listen, all I'm saying is that on Reddit back in the day, the so-called positive subreddit, known as the Warframe subreddit, that was in top 5 positive subreddits, was so bad that the moderators had to remove the thing. The downvote button. And you could bypass that by disabling CSS styles. And people still kept on downvoting everybody. A vote! I'm just saying. Reddit tried to be very smart, you know, with their attitude of doing things, but it always backfired because it ended up being stupid. But the reason I said that is because, yeah, the thread where somebody said, no, nobody ever, like, you know, like answers anything Warframe correctly. Why is that a thing? And I was like, this is Warframe, baby. Nobody knows how to answer anything. I mean, the fact alone that people will sometimes take Bane mod still, without viral, to massively increase the amount of damage the weapon does if they status ability on the enemy. If they're not a boss enemy, that's a whole different story. Is honestly way too high. It's way too high in my opinion. By the way, does Konzo or Mom even mention when the mixture is ready or no? Do they talk? Do they talk to their child? You know what's hanging low? Yeah, I do. It's summer. So of course... Okay, did Mother talk there or no? I swear she didn't say anything. Nor did Konzo. Why are my parents so lazy?
The toxin has triggered peristalsis. Antibody
Really?
production has escalated.
What are all these mosquitoes doing around here today? Why are the Greniers just flying around like, where? Ah, they can't catch us! Okay, Nova, what's with the speed, man? Are all the Nova speeding up the enemy? I don't understand. Who wrote which guide? Oh, for these, okay, I'm fine. But what if the Greniers, even before the infested spawned, the Nova was like, yay. Nova. 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 Nova, you don't slow them down like that. Nova. Also, I like how those things are just flying in the air for absolutely no reason. What do I do with the Hemocyte Cyst? I insist. Okay, it's about on par with the Soma, except I don't know why the damage is bursting in carnal form. Actually, the Soma is better, if you think about it in terms of DPS per bullet. In carnal form. I like how that guy is flying around with... That guy is flying around with their... What is happening with the performance, man?
What's just made it angry?
We're all angry. Welcome to the 21st century, man. I remember when, back in university, I wrote a paper. My stupid teacher was like, hey, you need to write a paper. And I was like, okay. Hate is gonna be the commodity of the 21st century. About the same, honestly. I still need to reload at least once. The Soma just fires faster. And then she was like, okay, fail. And I'm like, what do you mean fail? They're like, well, your paper wasn't written well. I'm like, okay, then explain better maybe. But wait, what is it with university professors that don't know actually how to teach and they become professors? I don't know, maybe Canada just has wrong professors? But 90% of them are like, you need to write a paper. No matter what subject matter you're studying, you have to write a paper. I'm like, okay, I'm writing a paper. I love the low frame rates on these. It's because of the host, right?
Well, you got the reaction.
Yeah, I know, Konzu. We all get a reaction while playing Warframe.
Knock it on the head, eh?
What year? What year is it? What do you mean, what year is it? You know, it might be 1 year or 2. What do you care? Why do people care about my age so much? What's with the age thing? I don't understand. Does it really matter? Age is just a number, man. Ask the US government. It's implied in the Constitution. No, age is just a number. The other part when Washington was crossing the ocean in his boat and it was like, age is just a number, boys.
But it was not enough. Now, yes, hit it again. And keep hitting it till there's nothing but...
Konzo, old man, I hit it many times already. Okay, so you see, the reason some people on Reddit will post a picture and they have like 999 forma is because of missions like this. And then they tell people, hey, look at us, we're skillful, we played a lot of the game, we grinded, and everybody's like, whoa! Mom, Dad, look at this cool guy! There is 2 volts, man! Fuck you guys! We don't need all that speed, man! All those teenagers trying to impress other teenagers. They're like, hey guys, look at me with my 999 forma. Whoa, 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 dude, you're so rich. And then he's like, no, I got them by playing the game. Whoa, 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 you grinded so much. Oh, right, this area. Yeah, watch the... Yeah, I was mentioning that about the guide. That like all the YouTubers are like, this is how you do the guide, and they don't explain anything about the boss fight. I love the headshots I just randomly got inside the ship by punching through it. Because also they mentioned something funny. There's another thread where somebody said, what was it? Oh yeah, they asked the question, I think in 3 different places, including the Reddit Warframe. They asked a question about, I think how not to take damage or something like that. Oh yeah, something about toxin resistance. The arcane about toxin resistance. And how many people fall for the noob trap. Because it turns out a lot of people on Reddit that like to downvote everybody back in the day that are still there and don't play Warframe and are incompetent beyond belief. They still say stuff like how you get arcane resistance against the toxin damage and you don't die. Something like that. And then people have to specify in the, the comment section. And they're like, that is not true at all. And they're like, what do you mean that's not true? Yeah, it is. And they're like, no, it isn't. What do you mean it isn't? Yes, it is. No, Toxin Arcane just protects you against the status of the Toxin from ticking on you. If the enemy has Toxin damage, it will kill you instantly on their fists. And then people are like, oh, what? And I'm like, 7 years, guys. 7 years I left Warframe. I come back. You guys are all still stupid. I'm very impressed by that. That is also impressive. It's impressive when the community, 7 years after, still doesn't know how Arcane works. I have my excuse. I come back, I read a few things, and people are like, yeah, this is how it works. I'm like, yeah, okay, cool, you guys are smart, right? And it turns out, no, they are, and they're all stupid. Just love that! Dude, 7 years, 10 years, I come back, and people are still Arcane Toxin. Slap it on everything if your Warframe is a health frame. And then it turns out it's completely useless. In fact, one person made a comment that massively got downvoted, which, by the way, I don't know why they got downvoted. Honestly, it's a war crime. All people downvote on the Warframe subreddit should go to prison. Because one person actually said, listen, Toxin is gonna kill you if you don't have War Guard, okay? There's no other solution. My advice is to pick up Modari, these guys, yeah? And just revive yourself when you die. That's the only advice that is honestly reliable. Also, somebody's dog is called Hug Me, and I can agree with that, honestly. That is a smart comment. Also, don't ask me where the alarms are coming from. Where are the alarms? Is Santiago attacking? Oh, Mirage, I hate you. I also hate you, Volt, for the attack speed on my epitaph. I can't do anything with this, man. Bonzu, come on! Bonzu tree, Konzu tree. Do you think there's a tree called after him? The Konzu tree. Shooting the balls. Okay, seems like we all know what we're doing. I see a lot of high DPS weapons. Yeah, in terms of ammo efficiency, the Soma is still better. So I can get like 3 turns on it instead of 2 with the Burston. He just fires faster, that's it, with like 3 speedsters with me. But yeah, so on Reddit somebody asked about arcane resistance. Not on Reddit, but they actually explained. They asked about arcane resistance in 3 different places, and everybody gave them like wrong answers, or people literally... Oh my god, I thought I wouldn't get that. Or people would answer them with different questions. You know, they're like, just get overguard and stuff like that. And they don't explain like, you know, hey, listen, you're gonna die at a certain point, this is honestly more reliable. Like basically, the person explained that it took them several hours of asking around for finally people in the community to answer them and explain how arcane resistance works. Okay, and I have to agree with that. The amount of information about Warframe out there that is either wrong or just outright broken is honestly way too high. But then, what I also love is that somebody else, they asked a question about speedster frames. I don't remember what they asked. They said they asked something about speedster frames, I guess like which one is faster, or like how you can increase the speed of a speedster frame. Other than, of course, having, you know, a whole bunch of speedster frames work together, like let's say Gauss. You know, if you're Gauss and there's a Vault and Wisp that buff you, of course. Like, that was a question that they were asking, apparently. And it took them several hours, and half of the people were answering them with stupid questions, like, why don't you simply use Revenant? That's not a joke. Apparently, this guy asked a question about characters like Vault and their speedster motif. And the answers they got equivalented to, oh, why don't you simply use Revenant? Imagine this, somebody asked a question about Vault. You know, the speedster frame, somebody asked a question, and the answer they get for the next several hours is just use Revenant. Yo, bro, just use Rhino. Lol, now, you wanna play support? You wanna play support, take Dante, and they're like, what the fuck? I asked something about speedster frames, survivability, and other things, and you guys are like, pick Dante! And I'm like, yeah, that matches up. Listen, at one point, people on the subreddit, Warframe subreddit many years ago, they just downvoted everybody, okay? If you're not part of the policy, they downvoted you, okay? You have to humble brag yourself, you have to humble yourself, you have to squirm on the ground, be like, oh, with all due respect, great people of Warframe, I have a question to ask you, and I know I might accidentally say something wrong, so please do forgive me. I'm but a humble animal on this earth. Oh my god, it's all the way over there this time, especially for me, huh? We don't have a single speedster frame. Or an Nova or anything. Why me as host has to suffer in this hole? Oh. Are you serious? Why were you guys spawned there? Are these guys just everywhere nowadays? Ha! Yes, dude, this is very exciting.
The mixer needs more time. Keep the Grenier at bay.
What? Grenier at the bay? We're fighting for our lives around here.
It's ready. Now make that boil hurt, Doga.
Konso, what's wrong with you? You're so excited like a child. He's like that old guy at his age, you know, where he just gets excited by everything. Nova! No! You missed! You missed! You missed! Unbelievable! You missed! I should report! Oh, it's like, where am I? Are you serious? The idol is gonna get involved now? Idol, stop! Stop! Don't! Unless the idol plans on fighting, let them fight. What the? Did you just shoot your children out of here? Did we? What is that guy shooting out? Yeah, I know Bonzo. Bonzo the Great. Shoot you in the testicles. Don't come over here, man. We're doing something.
Energy spike. I advise falling back.
Dude, we don't have the lures. We can't do anything with this information. What reaction? We're fighting a two-front war. Okay, okay, he disappeared.
Terrorist retreats, but remains close by. wary of you.
I think the Bombalists can do more with their lives than bothering with me right now, honestly.
Reaction. Big as a house and half as smart. Knock it on the head, eh?
Do you think Konzo's favorite movie is The Emperor's New Clothes? Where's my promise of Valkyr? What is Valkyr gonna do in this mission? Come and spit poo in my butthole and explain what Valkyr is gonna do in this mission. Hey, Saya is back. She made up.
In times past.
She had to go and visit her mom for a while. Uneven as space, see, funny. Okay, what you loading, man? What you loading? What you loading? Is it because I don't have an SSD drive in 2025? As most people like to make fun of other people, and I'm like, yeah, we're not in 2020 anymore, where SSD drives were half price, just like standard hard drives. And then the game takes a quarter. Okay, this is not me, man. This is the host. What the? I think the host was like seriously lagging because they're loading somebody in. But no, I'll never buy an SSD drive. Until... Does everybody just hate you? What's going on here? Ooh, these guys. This solo connection here, solo connection. My favorite isekai ever, solo connection with Tom Hanks. That's a very high-level joke related to one of his movies. People won't appreciate cultured... Wow, 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 this lag is very spiky, man. I don't think it's what call it, the internet lag. It's like actually their yeah, it's their PC. Yeah, they're very spiky latency. What's your dog called? Be the Judd or a Baluk Bataluk Hound? A Baluk Bataluk Hound. What is his Baltic name? It honestly sounds like a Polish joke. Like something you hear in the Power Rangers. The Power Rangers TV show when the guy is like, you know, with a monotone voice just talking over the show. Somebody's gonna be like, how many times are you gonna tell that story, old man? I'm like, stories don't grow on trees, man. You take what you get, okay? Listen, this is one thing I don't understand, okay? Let's be honest here. This is real talk now. Real talk. Like serious talk, we don't know political implications. Okay, here's the thing. If a musician sings the same song and somebody falls around the musician, people are like, yeah, this is okay. The guy's playing the same song, it's fine, man. But I'm just saying, you know, a musician tours and people follow them, the fans follow them, and they're like, excellent music, bro. 10 out of 10, we love it. It's the same song over and over again for the next 12 cities. Right, that's okay. But if a stand-up comedian goes on a tour and makes the same joke and a fan of them follows them, people are like, no, this is bad. What is a double standard for, man? It's so unfair. It's the same thing with my stories, you know, what the fuck, man, you know, talk about having high standards for absolutely no reason. Isn't it a little bit unfair? What, you think, like my stories just grow on trees? On the story tree? I wake up and I just, you know, hey, today I have a new story I'm gonna lie about. Like some streamers do. I love the amount of streamers out there that will just say the most asinine stories that are, like, literally fake. You can tell because the person will sometimes ask a question like one week later and the guy is like, I don't remember. In my case, I have an excuse. If somebody asks me, hey, remember that story you said about a year ago? And I'm like, which one? And they're like, this one, this very specific one. I'm like, oh yeah, that sounds familiar. Yeah, something like that did happen, but did I say it? Did I say it right? Wait, there's one detail that is wrong on it. And they're like, aha, so you lied. And I'm like, shut the fuck up. Sorry, I don't remember everything 100% straight. Oh my god, the lag is impossible. Yeah, this is not the internet account problem. I need to count how long I need to shoot it though. Come on, this guy should be already dead. Nova, reduce your graphical options, man. Nova. Don't worry, somebody's gonna be like, it's SSD, it's your fault, you should buy an SSD. Why won't I buy an SSD? Because they're not cheap anymore. They went like 1-to-1. What is going on? Because it's not it's not half price anymore like standard hard drives. It's a 1-to-1 nowadays. Like, you know, like 4 terabytes for $400. And I'm like, $400 for a hard drive? Are you joking? Because, you know, the manufacturers wised up and they're like, we're gonna produce less of them. Oh yeah, sorry, my bad, I was distracted by complaining about hard drive. Because the thing about standard hard drives, and the real problem they're bad, is because... Did you... Are you embarrassed? I have no idea if you're dead, honestly. By the way, I love how even my ammo fluctuates. Is that guy alive or technically dead? I can't tell, man. Hold on, I need to see in the future. Oh boy. Nova, what weapon do you have? Oh no, you have the Jupiter! That's a very specific style of weapon you're using, Nova. Why? We're already at 75, man. I don't have my charges. Hayata, save me. Okay, I can just do a full unload there with the Hayata. You're a rat. It takes one to know one. But the thing about hard drives, about standard hard drives, and people seem to forget about this, because not even people who complain about them or use them seem to realize this. Hard drives have one major problem. They are not standard. Why do you always look away from...
Are we gonna have a problem?
Yeah, we do! Please load data in real time to my account. Thank you. Dude. Nova, drop your settings a little bit, man. Please. I'm gonna make you angry. No! No, this is the one thing. No, I can't. No, this has to work. Okay.
You are not welcome on Kanzu's plains. Nothing.
You're not welcome on Kansas Plain. This is our land, bitch. Get off it.
I put Nakak in charge of supply distribution.
Oh my god, I thought he said I put the cack in supply. I'm like, Kanzu, is that your catchphrase? Is that what Saya had to leave you for like a few days? He say I put the cack in supplies. Ugh. Yippee-cack-yeah, motherfucker.
Dark times killer. In times past,
A hard time skill?
You have
What are you, a philosopher? Hard time skill. The real Tio. Okay, what happened to the fake one?
never touch us here.
The white monk. Nowadays that's
That
risky.
happened out there.
I joined. Who's the fourth one? The fourth one is Cetus. See, the planet is Cetus. Renowned wagon. Is that euphemism? Hard times kill, they do. Well, not according to a Slavic region. Hard times create hard men. And hard men create hard times. It's an eternal cycle of idiots creating a hard life for themselves. But women never get hard.
Maggots! Must you be crushed?
Pa pa pa.
Will cleanse Cetus
Pa pa pa.
filthy Alstron
Why is it so?
that infest her walls.
Why is it so skin colored? What do you mean? Why is it so skin colored? What? That's what flames look like? No. The cats are attacking that thing. What's wrong with these pussies?
That is unfortunate. But we should try again.
We should try what? We're in the middle of a war, man, with the infested. What happens if you cats dies? It's okay.
So close. I'm sorry.
Don't worry, someone out there. Etanus interius. Carpe diem.
Keep the Grenier at bay.
Ah, you motherfuckers, man! Eating my dick like that. Sephiroth! PlayStation Guide 1998.
My eyeballs are singeing just looking at that stuff.
My hole? What did Consul just say? What did he just say? My hole?
Delivery system. I've
My
marked
hole?
it on your map.
Consul is like my hole. I have literally no idea what he just said over there. Nova, let me through your hole instead. Nova, please let me in your hole. The cats are about to get involved again. Does the drone know how to fly? Yeah, I read that the drone knows how to fly, man. The drone is pretty fucking... What? How did that work? I'm sorry, how does the drone work? I don't understand. It's on the ground and yet it's flying? Yeah, honestly, the Soma is perfectly fine, man. It does, like, so much damage. The problem is I understand what the problem here is. I said problem so many times. The problem is people expect it to be as good as the Burston, but also the Burston, people overrate it because they think that 2 extra meter of damage on it is an area clear weapon. It isn't. The Burston is, well, like, once again, like, single target DPS. Also, it has 500 ammo, so of course it's gonna be better than the Soma in terms of, like, overall sustained DPS. But the the Soma is perfectly fine. People over-exaggerate this problem, and the incarnate form actually works pretty well. I just don't know why people need to lie that much about Warframe, honestly. Because a random YouTuber with like the worst build for mag decided the incarnate on the Soma is bad. And I'm like, dude, if you're multi-shotting 8 times and you multiply your multi-shot, do you know how much multi-shot that is? Or don't you? That is an insane amount of multi-shot. You're basically guaranteed to, like, status the enemy in one hit. Once you have the multi-shot up for the next, like, what is it, 20 seconds or whatever? Like, what's the big deal here? Who am I talking about? I'm not gonna say their name. If I should talk to a YouTuber, I'm not gonna say their name. They can wallow in their inexperience. What the... These old men are just fighting against each other. That's what I love. 2 old men fighting! Mine headshot! No! The lag! The sudden lag again! I ache sometimes. D, I'm gonna bite you one of these days with all this lag you give me. Oh my god, the lag is so bad I can't even do the register loser thing. Oh! D, my balls ache today so badly. It's like threading a needle, you know, when you get frustrated between your thighs, you start having that pain. 9/11, 9/11 overguard emergency. Yeah, definitely, I need help, man. Anything else about Reddit today? No, I think actually there's one thing I saw on Reddit that was really stupid, but that's gonna take me at least an hour to complain about. I just can't anymore. Every thread there's somebody complaining about Ember, and I'm like, dude, what do you guys want? I don't understand anymore. Can you guys leave Ember alone? You know, can you leave her alone? Like what's going on here, man? Leave her alone. I know somebody out there is gonna be like, do you in your spare time generate Ember? AI images of Ember? Is that how you're protecting her? I'm like, yeah, in a wedding dress. Should I specify that was a joke, or are people gonna believe that I actually do that? I actually do waste time on my GTX 1060 generating images for like a minute. Oh my god, this lag, man! Okay. Like random threads on Reddit, people will like complain about Ember. The shit talk Ember. And I'm like, dude, what do you guys want? I don't understand. Like, what is the complaint here anymore? I don't understand. Because there's a thread on Reddit. It actually became very popular, and for all the wrong reasons. The thread was basically, what is the, you know, let's do it in verse. People usually are like, what is the one Warframe that impressed you when you used it for the first time? You know, something like that. The thread was like, what unimpressed you in Warframe? Or what was the opposite? Like, you know, what was underwhelming? What is the one thing in Warframe you did, or a Warframe that you played, that was really, really underwhelming? What was it? You know, that is fair. That's a fair question. And literally, not the first comment, but like one of the top 5 comments or 10, I think it's 5. People are like, well, Ember. I'm like, oh my god, here we go again. Ember is bad. I tried to make her work in Void Cascade at level cap, it didn't work. I'm like, dude, there's a lot of Warframes that don't work at level cap, no matter if, like, you know, videos show it. The way you know that Warframe doesn't work in level cap is when 90% of the video is spent the player just in kid mode, okay? They're doing this 90% of the time. I mean, yeah, that's how Void Cap is at Void Cascade. But I mean, like, you know, that's 90% of the gameplay. You barely see the Warframe, because the Warframe is unable to kill anything. That moment when going into Mudari form with number 1 actually kills enemy faster than the Warframe with a weapon or with a skill. But that's not the point. The point is you can one-shot the level cap tracks. What is this thing doing, man? Nova, you need to brute force this. Next day deliver around here, I guess. But the thing is, people are complaining about Ember once again, and they're like, Ember is not a caster. I'm like, dude, we got it. It's like, get over it. Also, you can't say Ember can't level cap. It level caps better than most other Warframes. I don't understand what you want out of it. Well, she's not Frost. Yeah, okay, she's not Frost, so are 90% of the other Warframes, and she's a damage dealer of Frost. People are like, I tried to make Ember work in Void Cap. In Void level cap. I couldn't. And I'm like, you know, I'm like, yeah? Did you actually try, or did you spend like 5 minutes with the most generic build possible with catalyzing shields and all the kind of stuff, and you just kept on getting one-shot everywhere? What's the catch here, Bubsy boy? What's the catch? Tell me. Tell Daddy what's the catch. And then people are like, you want to make a caster Ember build? You use, what to call it? Why did this car... Sorry, not this car. Why did somebody park their Dragon over here on the... They're getting poisoned, by the way. Just want to make that clear. The green are very stupid. See? Funny. Oh my god, this is just pure lag. This is not a PC thing currently. Because, listen, it's the same thing as that guy with the Yareli thing, you know? That's one thing that pisses me off. That guy, you know which one? It was like, Yareli is bad. Why? Here's a video, here's a 2-hour video of me complaining. I literally can't hit anything with this lag. I think the enemy is dead already. Ember has diamonds coming out of her ass. Rock hard. But the thing is, the thing is, and I don't understand this, it's like, okay, we got it. Ember is bad. For a different reason, because of her number 2, because Ember's entire kit doesn't synergize with herself, and this makes her a one-trick pony. She's basically a character that always, even as a caster, you have to go roar. Some people are like, you pick Ember. Oh my god, I'm just gonna waste my shots here. And I became a crystal. See? You guys are getting a reaction. I'm not seeing anything with this lag, so don't ask me, old man. But for example, one of the comments I saw in that thread was how to make an Ember caster build, and apparently the answer to that is use Breach Surge, and I'm like, dude, Breach Surge is exactly what gives Wisp, for people like me, it gives Wisp a bad name. Because you have this excellent skill that doesn't work 90% of the time in the levels, because of the line of sight thing. Fun fact, with Breach Surge, if a tiny rock stops you from seeing a Grineer, Breach Surge will not hit the enemy. That's how bad the line of sight on it is, and it doesn't travel with you if you're like traveling throughout the map. It isn't like Ember's skill, where you do this, you travel with your Fire Blast, and your new line of sight, it's gonna recalculate on where you are, so you can actually hit enemies that were, you know, not in your line of sight previously. It has a delayed function, kind of like Nova. Wisp Breach Surge doesn't do that. It's like a weird thing where it's slow and not slow at the same time. It's a ghost that has a skill that is not ghostly for some reason. On the other hand, Vauban can, you know, hit enemies through walls, so can Cora with her number 4. There's a whole thing over there. And they're like, just stick Breach Surge on everything. And I'm like, what are you sticking Breach Surge for on everything, man? Learn the Warframe and can utilize Breach Surge. Also, the range is tiny. It's gonna nuke your strength 90% of the time if you go overextended. If your Warframe can't sustain Breach Surge, what are you sticking Breach Surge on everything? Oh, he's dead. See, oh my wadu. What? Is this...
That was some allergic reaction.
This lag. This Warframe underwhelmed you, but with Breach Surge didn't underwhelm you as a subsume, huh? And people sleep on the sun that gives you free fire, I think, if I recall correctly, and also it also procs Arcane Shot at 75 meters. That one underwhelms you, but not Breach Surge when it doesn't work 90% of the time in the maps, huh? That. And then people are like, well, it's Ember's fault. How is it Ember's fault that Breach Surge doesn't work? Breach Surge this, Breach Surge that. Someone was like, Valkyrie's underwhelming because, you know, she's just a melee frame. And good luck with half of the content nowadays that doesn't help melee frames at all. And then somebody comes in and is like, stick a Breach Surge. What the fuck is it with people sticking Breach Surge on everything? Where does it work half of the time? Literally, if there's a window in front of you, Breach Surge will sometimes not go through the window. How does that make any sense? Just take Breach Surge, bro. Why do you stick the Breach Surge on Valkyrie? I don't understand. Are you guys stupid or what? Is this an epidemic? Breach Surge, I just love it. What underwhelmed you in Warframe? Well, Ember and Valkyrie. Just taking Breach Surge, bro. It will solve everything. What? The Breach Surge is the one that's gonna save them? You do realize Roar is gonna do more damage either way, right? Because it's triple dipping then. You don't understand. Breach Surge does 8 times damage. 8 times damage of what? If I do a number 4 that does 2,000 damage, 8 times damage of that is what? 20,000 out of the 50 million HP enemies have? Where's that coming from, man? I love how the entire thread was literally people just having a verbal diarrhea. And the actual underwhelming stuff, because it's not even meta, it's just they like the Warframe, they're like, yeah, it's fine. What, somebody even said Yareli, and I'm like, dude, what do you mean Yareli is underwhelming? What do you mean? Yareli's sucky thing actually works. Her sucky thing works like Vauban's, because they're referencing another Warframe, I think. And they were like, this other Warframe is, you know, it has a sucky thing, it's good. Even I remember trying it. What Warframe was it? There was a Warframe that had a sucky tool, it barely worked. When it came to like collecting... Why is there... Oh, Citrine. When it came to sucking the enemies, kind of like the... What was it? I think it was Valkyrie's number 3. I think. And Yareli has a much better version of that. And people are like, hey, Yareli's underwhelming. I'm like, dude, her skills work. What do you mean she's underwhelming? Well, I don't understand, she's underwhelming. I was so underwhelmed when I accidentally played, what's her name? Yareli. I'm like, you motherfuckers. You motherfuckers. Do you even play Warframe? Yeah, I do. Are you sure? Yeah. Are you sure? Are you sure? Sure. Are you sure? Are you sure? John Cena, are you sure? Yeah. What other Warframe was underwhelming? Okay, that's some good points over there, like Hildreen. Hildreen may be strong, but oh my god, her kit is very underwhelming considering every 5 seconds you have to press number 2 because it completely refreshes her shield and cleans her up. Oh, he says Ayo! See, like lol lamau, like the alien joke. Instead of I lamau, that old man is talking hip. Just like his hip that is about to break. Nova, don't you want to use your thing? Don't you know how to use it? Did Nova just fart? Why did Nova fart? Somebody's gonna be like, I wish that rapper. I'm like, you people and your rappers. Oh my god, I just got it. It's called a brapper because it goes brap. Oh, it literally sounds like that. Oh, congratulations to whoever came up with that term. It's kind of like when the first time I found out what they meant by it right in the kisser. When you punch someone in the face right in the kisser. I never put 2 and 2 together. It means because that's where your lips are. Soulgate. Yeah, Soulgate is better. Because the funny part is there's this YouTuber. God, I forget their name. It starts with an M. They're Wisp main. It's also the only guy that actually, you know, like very early on was using Ember with her, what's called it? With her Fireball Frenzy. After, you know, I experimented with Fireball Frenzy, I was like, is this not meta or what with Ember? So I had to Google it, and I found one guy that actually was... No, not again, man. I forgot to charge up my thing! Ah, my balls ache. Okay, why is everybody lagging around here? It's clearly a PC lag, or should I say like performance issues. But why always with me? I don't understand. Can I get one host that has... I shouldn't be the one saying a good PC, but my PC at least runs it. Anyway, that one guy that is a Wisp main that also found out about Fireball Frenzy with Ember. Oh my god, I think they're the only one that also uses Soulgate correctly. it's a tragedy, honestly. Because people don't even seem to realize Crepuscular thingy doesn't work on her correctly. Because anytime, like half of the time you do something with a weapon, it's like, yeah, no, that's it. Your stealth disappeared. Crepuscular, what's that? Is it a type of dish? And they look up all the guides. Oh my god, especially people are like, well, if you think a Warframe is underwhelming, you should check out the... I'm gonna say their name though, because oh my god, fuck that guy, honestly, and their builds. On Overframe, the Ninja SC guy. Oh my god, their builds are so bad. They're like, this build is still path viable. Here's Ember with Gloom. I'm like, what? What do you need Ember with Gloom for? Ember with Gloom? I'm like, this is very gloomy, man. God, this lag sucks, man. Because I like to imagine someone out there right now is like, do you just consider every single build not to be a build? I'm like, yeah. Listen, a build interacts with the kit of the character, okay? This lag, man! See, Ember is covered up. See, censored version. Nova, please! Don't speed up the Hemocyte! Nova! Oof, this is so painful. Half the time I'm focused on the game because of the lag, man. Can't have an easy day today. Oh my god. You literally meet all kinds of people in this world, unfortunately for me, who doesn't like meeting people. How did that not hit you? You should be dead. I mean, I also cannot... Oh my god. Where are you shooting? You don't shoot over there, man. Okay, just unload everything. Gotta get this head or I don't. How much HP do you have? What is sticking a crush on me for, man? You aren't some cute infested. How come they don't rule 34 of the Hemocyte with... You know, like in furry mode? Konzo, just because we're lagging doesn't mean it's not dead. It's dead, trust me. But yeah, as I was mentioning, that guy was the only one that I think he actually understood how to use the number 4 Soul Gate correctly. And the benefits to it. And they don't simply spam the stupid Breach Surge with overextended, and then they're like, where's my damage? Oh, look at this, I lost a large portion of my damage, wow. 8 times multiplier turns into barely 4. And people are like, it's fine, just use Breach Surge like that, it's totally fine. Oh, by the way, here's Stick of Gloom. Because some skills are like so generic, they're not even a build. You know, certain Warframes do not actually benefit anything from them. Like, for example, I remember at one point, people were like, hey guys, I made a stealth build on this Warframe, and I'm like, what comes stealth build? Look, I put in the hacky thing over here, the hacky skill, so you can hack. This is a hacker build that any Warframe can do, and I'm like, yeah, that's the point, any Warframe can do it. Also, Konzo, where's Saya? What happened to her? She just left you. But you know, that's what I mean. The real chaotic one. Okay, I hope you're not fake. Oh, lazy dude. Okay, hope you're not lazy, man. Alright, you are here. Yeah, D. What you hiding information from me for? My shield is gonna get depleted by the time I'm done. You just saw the thread? Yeah, I know. What didn't impress you in Warframe? Whoa, Ember, whoa, Ember. I tried to in Void Cap, I couldn't get it. Dude, try having another Warframe with a Brahma, do a one-shot on a level capped enemy. Let's see how you gonna talk bullshit then. Yeah, now that we have Flare, it's better. Dude, shut the fuck up, what is Tempo doing half of the time? Isn't Tempo the Warframe that has the problem where if you don't have enough cast speed, you get the iframes, but the iframes just last, like, long enough with the animation of being invincible, that it doesn't matter? Because you're invincible, but then as you get out of it, the enemies are still shooting you and killing you slowly. Because people stick like random skills, like subsume certain skills and be like, this is a build. And I'm like, a build is not a build in a Warframe. If that Warframe, the build isn't synergizing with the other skill sets of that Warframe. If every single Warframe can run that with the same efficiency, it's not a build. Like, you know, the hacky tool, every Warframe can use it. If you have a main that you want to use with the hacky tool, you know, okay, like, that's your thing, but that's not a build still. A roar as well, you know, let's be honest. I guess at least you could say certain Warframes actually can make a build around War, but for me it's more like they're pigeonholed in it. Like Ember, like nothing else synergizes with Ember other than Roar, honestly. I mean, yeah, I could take Bloom, but that's not a build. A quote-unquote slow cooker build, and I'm like, what do you mean slow cooker? I don't understand. You're casting a lot of energy to cook enemies slowly. Also, where are you getting the HP from? The Gloom thing? Yeah, okay, but what happens if you're out of range and a whole bunch of other things? Like, that doesn't make any sense. It doesn't synergize with your skills in the first place. Like, more of an example of a build, I'll think of being Nova. Because Nova already provides like 2 times damage on everything, like she's that good that you don't need Roar or anything, any other offensive skills, and there's like a utility skill, you know, that actually counters specific things. That's more of a build, like Silence, because a lot of Warframes cannot actually utilize Silence correctly. They either die too early, or the Silence, yeah, it doesn't provide the stun, so you counter it. Like, Nova synergizes really well with Silence, considering you also get the stun that lasts, I think, about 8 seconds. Nova attacks her 4 with Silence has like, I think, an 8 or was it 16 second Silence. Sorry, stun. Enemies might as well not exist at that point. Also, her Null Star can actually, again, it's Roar, yeah, but it has actual synergy with Roar. Plus, she can use Archon Vitality. She becomes a walking time bomb, essentially. She can also reliably trigger, what is it called, that other, the Archon, not the Archon, the Arcane Hotshot very reliably, compared to even something like Ember. Ember has its problems, but nobody, like, talks about them correctly. They're like, yeah, might suck. Yeah, but what does suck? It's her kit within itself that sucks. You want to replace something out of her, and it's going to be her main gimmick. That's my point. Ironically enough, is the same with, what to call it. If it wasn't for the fact that, you know, I don't know how much you can scale that, but if there was a different way to scale, what's her name? Valkyrie's damage with melee weapons, you could actually just subsume her 4 outright with Nourish instead. I'm wondering if Nourish plus Praedos into Heat is gonna be a lot better on Valkyrie. No! I misclicked! Oh my god, I misclicked. Also, Nova, you sped them up. I misclicked. I knew I had to transform, but I just misclicked outright. I was trying to press another button. Is like, let's give an option to the player to get out of Incarnon form when they didn't even fire 1 shot with Incarnon form. Tunguska! How is it not dead, man? I can't be the only one dealing damage. Also, you don't have any armor, do you? Hold on, Yuchi. Okay, how is it my fault, man? Sorry for making one mistake. My bad for not being perfect every time. Yu-Chan, more like old Chan. That's a Dota joke, by the way. I know what it sounded like, but I swear it's a Dota joke. Yeah, but it's the Haya Sataya. Because people forget the Hata Sataya scales on multi-shot amount of hits. This means in like about 20 hits, I'm already capping out. Not even capping out, I'm getting insane amount of crits. How doesn't that hit your ball? Huh? We started! Guys, just hold tight for a second. Yeah? Thank you. Can you hold tight for a second, please? Please, just keep it open, man. Just keep it open and take the loads in your face. Thank you. But yeah, unfortunately, I can never say the YouTuber's name. Because apparently they're really popular, and I found out that, you know, they've been around for Warframe for a while. So I'm very surprised how bad they make some of the builds in the game. They're the main guy, I think, that started the entire thing, where they're like, you know, the Soma is bad. The Soma Incarnon is bad. Dude, the Sataya scales immediately with it. I mean, if you don't use the Sataya, you should use something else with the default, what's it called, the default attack of the Soma. But that's a whole different story.
Nice work, #1 gun. We're breathing easier back here.
Konzu, you talk a lot for somebody who's #1. #1 is #1. Is it a meme? We are #1. After the electric console. Okay, what is that little skank selling me?
Advice with or without perk.
What?
Plastalon, look at! Signature of a person you wish to
What happened to your arms? Huh?
guarantee results.
Is your arms meant to look like that? Hold on, let me inspect other children.
Newly arrived at great
What is this old lady doing?
Say your love with a streak of vermilion. Highlight those eyes with a
What are you?
dash of red.
You're pointing at the ground. Welcome to the ground. Here's my ground. You like the ground? This is a very good ground. Yep, that's a ground. Yeah, I can tell that's a ground. Oh, really? How much does the ground cost? $9.99?
Tinctures and unguents to you.
Oh my god, you guys have seen better days. Why is everybody so old? Okay, yeah, the kid is supposed...
Dr. Tomnock's cereal.
Listen, before somebody says you want the kid to show skin, that's not the point. Why is the kid dead? Why are they sickly? What? Okay, they have like a weird... They have a weird bodysuit thing going on, but I don't understand. Horrific rigging choice, by the way. Did some people do something weird about the little girl? So they had to censor it? Yeah, it's this outfit. Okay, you're not a kid, you're pretty old. Where are all the children? Oh my god, you're a child with an old face. Where are all the children in Cetus? Is there only one child in Cetus? Oh yeah, another child. Okay, there's another child. What, you look like an old man, so I don't know. Everybody looks like an old man. They're short and old. Why is everybody short and old? Everybody's short and old. Where are all the children? Where are all the children in Cetus? Also, do they send ukuleles? Okay, are there children out here fishing? Where are all the children, D? Where are you hiding all the children? Where are all the children D hide? D, show me the children. D, show me the children. Show me the children right now. I need to see all the children. Okay, say this is Solo Nova. So somebody comes up to me and is like, hey babe, how you doing? Where are the children? Where are the children in Warframe? There's only one child in the entirety of Warframe.
Cast 540 weights of flesh.
You tiny man sound very old. Are you a child?
10-year study. The venerable
Oh my god, the
doctor
child.
now
Oh,
brings
the
his
children have their
knowledge of
skin covered up.
livers,
Why?
ills, tumors, tinctures, and
Why? The FBI, no. I mean, no, if the FBI is fine with this now.
Powders and dyes.
Wait, I don't understand. Why are the children covered up? It's... Is that too much skin on a kid? Oh my god, you're not a kid, you're a man. No, I thought you're a kid, honestly. What, a wrinkly kid? Some kids are just born naturally to be wrinkly. Okay, so the children have their bodies censored for some reason. You think the adults with the ones getting censored, you know, like it's some sort of wetsuit when they go fishing, not the children. The children have their bodies censored for some reason. Can I play with the dogs? D, come on, I can't pet the dogs. Look at all the baby cabrals! Fuck you, D. Fuck you, you Canadian conservatives. What's up here in Morrowind? Oh, you can go up here! What's up here? Nothing, just a decor and nothing to it. It's not even the mayor's house. But why is she... The texture on it looks like a wetsuit. Yeah, it has that effect. It looks like a wetsuit. But why? Did something happen? Did they come across a certain kind of, like somebody ripping out the models and they panicked? You have to cover up the kids? Okay, I know I'm getting hung up on this. It sounds very strange, but like my question is why they did it? Why? I mean, I'm standing around with this skin over here, so what? Like, okay, who understands they and their choices in life? Also, they, just so you know, this is gonna nuke your market, right? This thing over here. Right? You don't know this, right? D, I got D. In just 3 hours, I got about... I think I bought 10 previously, right? I don't remember, but I got about a month's worth of forma, okay? It'll take me like 30 days to create this forma. I got a month's worth of forma in just 3 hours. I don't know why you guys did this to yourselves. I would actually have made it like at least 6,000 XP. Oh, there might be a limit, I'm not sure. But my point is, you know, this is like 6,000 forma. Sorry, I would like have definitely doubled the price on this. Or even made it 10,000. What is the... Yeah, the Omni. The Omni was 5 only. Yeah, I would have made this... Okay, I would have made this 20,000. This one, about 10. Because right now, I essentially got for free a month's worth of forma. Yeah, 46 of these crafted. So I was spending them, right? Also I had like 11 of those other things. Oh, they're for clan trophies. Okay, can I sell them? I cannot sell them. I can sell these, but I can sell this. Okay. Okay, that's it for me.